All right. Thank you guys for being here. I met Blaise and Eric about 2 years ago and was lucky enough really to just become friends with them. And I'm so grateful to them that they're here to share their story today because I think it really just tells you what we're trying to accomplish and hopefully, get their story out because it's really important and special. So Blaise and Eric, if you'll come up.
Haven't even started yet. Thank you. October 5th of 2021. Ironically enough, it's during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This when I received the news. You have cancer. To make matters worse, I was 9 weeks pregnant when I found out. As I was overjoyed with excitement of carrying a precious little human and feeling every kick and movement he makes, my mind was also filled with worry for my little boy. To top it all off, knowing the extent of the treatment I'll be receiving means I have to take some time off of work was also added stress to an already stressful situation. As the start of my treatment keeps inching closer and closer, thinking of all the bills I'll be accruing throughout the process, and everything is starting to get very taxing. My husband and I have started to apply for financial assistance through other organizations, and to no avail. We were told you make too much based on your previous year's income. The fear of the unknown can be very frustrating at times, and I was starting to lose hope. The nurses at the cancer center gave me Amy's information at Roberta's legacy. In November of 2021, Amy and I started talking, and as I was sharing my story, I felt understood and some type of relief that I found an ally going through this journey. The compassion and empathy that I have received from everyone in this organization played a huge role in my life as I was battling this horrible disease. Never once did they make me feel like I was alone in the journey. They made me feel like my fight was also their fight. And that I have a team. I have a team behind me to help me with everything I need so I can focus on getting better instead of draining my 401k and savings towards our bills. On times when I felt drained, they have even sent me to get massages instead of drowning in my own sorrows, mentally, emotionally, and physically. To say that Amy and the entire Roberta's Legacy organization, from sponsors to board members, are heaven sent to me and my family is an understatement. Even when I had my son, after I had my double mastectomy, they never failed to check in on me just to make sure that I didn't need anything. As I was out of work for maternity leave and the surgery that followed after that, bills were piling up and my insurance had declined short-term disability because they said it was a pre-existing condition. I reached out to Amy and they were able to help us out with our bills, from mortgage to car loans to groceries and gas money. Our savings grew close to being depleted during those times, and they helped out without any hesitation, without any questions asked. They gave us gift cards just to use for gas and groceries. send somebody out to clean our house for us since I wasn't able to do so myself while my husband was taking care of the baby. Even when Amy was on vacation, that never stopped. The communication never stopped. Debbie still reached out to me to make sure I was okay and my family was okay and that we didn't need anything else. A lot of people don't understand that even if you hear the words cancer free, it doesn't stop there. We still deal with the after effects. As of right now, at 36, I found out I have avascular necrosis, which would require me to have a hip surgery due to the treatments. And even though I'm not actively receiving treatments out of this moment, Amy still made sure to reach out to me every week or even every month just to make sure that I'm okay. Because going through breast cancer, the biggest enemy you have is emotional stress. So I really appreciate that.
I don't even know where to start. As a caretaker, your main focus is her. So I put all my energy to make sure that she was fine. I had to stay strong. I didn't want to cry in front of her. So I would find myself in the other room, let my emotions out. And it was those times when Amy and I would message each other and she would check in on me and make sure that I'm doing fine. When she realized I wasn't able to hold myself together anymore is when she started sending help to help myself out as well. Because with Blaise, going through cancer, having to bathe her at times that she couldn't bathe herself, taking care of the son. Amy would send people over to clean our houses. She would send us to a massage therapist, so we'd be able to relieve stress. So she didn't just look out for Blaise, she looked out for myself and my son as well. So I wrote a poem today. And this poem I wrote, it's called If only there were more Amy's. Well, I do want to say, before I do read this poem goes out to all the Roberta's Legacy ladies that has helped us, to the doctors and the nurses that has helped us through our journeys. This poem is to all the donors that have made this possible. Without you, my family would have struggled. You're the reason why my wife and son were fed. You're the reason why we were able to keep a roof over our head and gas in our car so we could go to chemotherapy. You're the reason why my wife was able to sleep comfortably in her bed. You're the reason for why we are here today. And we want to thank you all for your continued support and donations to the Roberta's Legacy Foundation, because without you, this wouldn't be possible. You are the Amy's that we wish we had more of. If only there were more Amy's. If only there were more Amy's in this world we call our own. The journey through breast cancer would be less lonely and unknown. For Amy is a shining light, a friend to all in need. She takes the darkness of the night and turns it into hope indeed. With her warmth and gentle smile, she eases the stress and pain. She walks with us each and every mile and brings us sunshine and the rain. No task is too big, no task is too small. Amy's there with love that is so raw. She lifts us up when we may fall and shows us that she'll be there through it all. Oh, Amy, how amazing you are, a true friend through thick and thin. If only there were more like you, the battles we face, we'd all surely win. So let us raise our voices true and thank you, Amy, for pulling my family through. For if only there were more like you, the world would be a better place too. We love you. Did you want to finish yours?
Just to finish up, I would just like to say if this journey has taught me anything in my life, it's that there's still kind people in this cruel world. Amy didn't just serve as my guardian angel throughout the journey, as she checks in on me as I was struggling emotionally and keep questioning why it had to happen to me, especially while I had a baby. I didn't just gain a guardian angel through you. I also gained allies and forever friends through Roberta's legacy and my nurses and my doctors as well. Thank you.